Good morning, how is everybody doing? Well, I wanted to get an early start so I could get my tires and wheels back on my truck. Well, actually my new ones on my truck before I got my day started. So I've been out here for just a little bit. I started last night with my lug nuts. I grabbed these old chrome spline ones. I'm gonna use these to start off with because these spikes, they're just not in the best of shape. And I think the threads are screwed up inside there, so I want to do the same thing I'm going to show you that I've been doing on the other ones too. You can see they're all dull and just nasty. I don't know if that's from cleaner or what, but they're just really nasty and not in really good shape. I was going to order some other ones, but I don't really want to get the same thing as what I purchased. So if I can get those threads chased as good as what those are doing, I may have those powder coated in the color that I choose, or you guys help me choose. So basically what I've been doing is just going through on all these. I've got a tap here that is a 9/16 by 18, which is what the lug nuts are on, or the studs are that are on my truck. And I've just been going through and running them. Here's an old one, and I'll show, or one that I haven't done yet, that I'll show you what I've been doing. But I've been chasing all those threads, trying to get ready to get my new tires and wheels put on my truck. Another thing that I've been doing is just ugly and nasty, is going through and masking the static weights and painting those, just like that right there. If you look, I have one that's not painted, well, two of them that's not painted. That one's masked off and ready to be painted, but that one there is not even masked off. And if you look, you can just see, I mean, it just catches your eye because they're a black wheel and then the milled front. So I've been going through and doing that, and all the little circles that's on the front, see, like those right there, I've been cleaning those off. Just been using some electrical parts cleaner, the can over there, and on a paper towel, and just wiping it off the rubber instead of using something like carburetor cleaner or something like that. But well, you can't look at that side because the rest of them are off. So take a good look. That's the last time you'll see these wheels on the truck anyway for this year. I know it's late in the year to be putting new tires and wheels on my truck, but I don't know what I'm going to do for winter, if I'm going to continue to run these. What I may do is try and find some cheap steelies, you know, some factory steels or something like that, and put on there for the winter. Once we start getting some snow and ice and some slush and stuff like that. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do. I may leave these on and run them year round. When I decide to crown my truck, there's their penetrant there I've been using to just help lubricate the dye, or the tap. But when I don't have any of my crown out here, it's all downstairs. But when I crown my truck, I may just spray my wheels down with crown and then clean them off at the in the beginning of the year and see how that goes. I haven't decided yet. If I can find a cheap set of steels, a couple $100, I might do that. I have looked on Craigslist a couple of different times for those, but you know, a lot of people that have them, they still want, you know, $400 or $500 for them, and the tires aren't in the best of shape, but they still have some tread on them. So I don't know. Decisions. You know, it took me a while to try and figure out what tires and wheels that I wanted. The tires were pretty much a no-brainer. Once I saw a buddy of mine had them put on his truck, he picked up a set of Anthem wheels, which really look pretty good, and then put these tires on those Anthem wheels. And after I saw them in person, my mind was pretty much made up that that's what I was going to get as far as the Trailblade XT from Attro, however you pronounce it, I don't know. What I was going to get was the AMP Gripper AT, but after seeing these, I liked the look of them. I read a few reviews. Everybody was having good luck with them, so I wanted to give them a shot. Right now, I'm going to get that wheel masked up, get that one painted. That tape can come off, and then we'll get these tires on there and take a look at it. Probably will run down to the car wash and blow it off real quick, just so it doesn't look so nasty and crappy, because it is flipping filthy messy. So we'll take it down and clean her up and have a nice clean truck to show these babies off. So sit back, relax, watch, and oh, wait a minute, hold on. All right, what I was doing here, I gotta go out and grab my impact. So basically what I was doing here was taking this lug nut, take a little bit of the penetrant, put it inside there for some lubrication, spin it a little bit, thread it on, go as far as I could by hand. That's all I was basically doing with these to get them good and cleaned out. Chasing them threads like that, and then I was taking it over here, hitting it with some carburetor cleaner and cleaning it out. And then taking my blowgun. And that's basically all I've been doing with those to clean them out. And then just rubbing that on my glove to polish that end up a little bit. Make it look a little bit better. Kind of go like that. That leather is a good polish. These are my welding gloves. I use them just for just a little bit more than welding all the time. That's all I've been doing. I do have my die here too. Depending upon what the studs look like, I may be chasing the studs too, but I'll have to go through and look at all the threads and see how clean they are. Primarily your studs are harder than your lug nuts, and that's what happens a lot of time is you get buildup on these threads from the lug nuts, and that causes binding and insignificant clamping force with your lug nuts. So we're just going to try and inspect all 32 of them and make sure there's no metal stuck in the studs themselves from the lug nuts, and then we'll get everything put together. But like I said, I do have the die here too where I can chase these threads if I need to. It goes on. These are a spring loaded half, just like that. So you just sit there and, well, not with this, you have to put your piece on there. Right now I'm off just a thread from one half to the other. So I need to pull this side out and go forward towards me one thread and get everything lined up. And then you either put it in your handle, or you can put it, this wood here would be like an 1.5 inch socket. You can put it in there and run them off and on. Anyway, that's what I spent most of this morning. I was out here before it was even light and doing all of these and getting them ready, and then also started masking some of this off and I just hit them with some flat black. Be the same thing that I painted the center caps with on the old wheels on the Methods. I think I said the other day that those are a Method 305. Those are not, those are a Method 301. So anyway, let's get this show on the road and get these on the truck so everybody can see what they look like, because I'm dying to see what it looks like. Okay, so tires and wheels are on. I just went down to the car wash and washed it up. Made it look a little bit better for this little unveil. And let me tell you, I think it sits so good. The tires and wheels look good. Dump trailer over there making a little bit of noise. Hopefully you didn't see that as I turned that around, but everything looks really good. I'm very, very happy on how everything looks. We'll come over here and you guys can get this angle first. I think it looks pretty good from that side like that. Turn you back around. We'll look at the back. And then we'll do the side. That's how it's sitting in the side right, or in the back. I can't be happier with how it looks. I think it just has turned out so well. Very happy with the tires. I tell you what, it rides so good. Even though there's not much sidewall there, but anyway guys, that's what it looks like. New tires and wheels are on. Truck is cleaned up, looking good, except for the little bit of sun fade up front, but that's going to be changing soon, hopefully too. So this is what I was talking about right here. The wheel weights are right here, and since I painted black, they just disappear. And then just like this, I wish my stems were black. I'm gonna pick up some black caps, that way they don't stick out so bad. I know it's not that big of a deal, but to me it is. It just is kinda, I don't like it. So, I hope you all like it. I sure do. I think it looks really good. Hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what you think. So, I think that's pretty much gonna do it for today. I've got to go get to work and get some yards mowed. So, hit that like button, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not already done so, and we'll see you guys next time. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.